Conservatives have a golden opportunity, more golden than the Oscar itself, right in front of them, and they're dropping the ball again. This is why I keep telling conservatives that they need to become more culturally connected, because if you were, you'd recognize stuff like this and would know what to do with it. Liberals hand you grenades with pins pulled for you to throw at them, and you toss a grenade in your own truck.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Conservatives, listen to me closely. Let's do a recap. Democrats are race-baiting racists. Remember? Democrats have been the culprits of black genocide through Planned Parenthood. Democrats fought to keep slavery legal. Democrats founded the KKK. Democrats instituted Jim Crow laws. Is it coming back to you? I don't need to go on and on, do I? And I know, right now the liberals are saying the Democrats switch parties. And when we debunk that, they start with the ideology switch cop-out. We'll get back to that in a second. Republicans, you land some solid punches when it comes to policy, but your punches are headshots that may knock your opponent down, but not out. You're not connecting with those cultural body blows that knock the wind out of your opponent, that sets you up for the cerebral political punch to the head to drop your opponent and keep them down for the count. People think that a punch to the face is a sure winning hit. It isn't. Go for the body. It's a much bigger target. It's much easier to hit than the head your opponent is going to be more focused on defending. Conservatives treat the White House like it's the head that they have to try to score a knockout punch to. Meanwhile, they miss that big torso target called the culture to land body blows. And the sad part is that that's where these peace-loving granola liberals are landing punches on you. Culturally, liberals destroyed the body of their opponent. That's why conservatives have wobbly political legs, because you don't have the cultural strength. The wind's been knocked out of you there. Your legs are weak, like an athlete that keeps skipping leg day. And right now, the liberals have totally dropped their guard for conservatives to attack their body like George Foreman alone with a cheeseburger. And instead, what do conservatives do? They go to their opponent's corner and start giving them a massage. We've been telling people for years that Democrats and liberals are the actual racists. Remember how many blacks their support of abortion is killed? Notice how many blacks are killed, jailed, suicidal, on drugs, unemployed, etc. that live in Democrat-controlled areas? The Klanocrats, remember? Remember them? The same ones who flood the culture with race-baiting propaganda with all their media to keep us divided? Well, they're the same ones who run Hollywood, and they're the same people who put on the Oscars. And here it is, conservatives are out there defending the racist Democrats who put on the Oscars. We've been trying to tell the black community that these people are the actual racists. And when black folks come out and say these people are racist, y'all turn around and say they're not. What the hell are you doing? You're sabotaging yourselves again. You're like Republican voters who waved the Confederate flag. Republicans waving the flag of the Democrat Party that had murderous hatred for Republicans and went to war with them under the Democrat-represented Confederate battle flag. Well, that same mindset has got you defending the Democrat-run Oscars. It's no wonder people think that there was a party switch. But the Oscars are further proof that there wasn't. Afrocentrics will swear up and down that there was a political and ideological switch. No, there wasn't. Democrats are the same bigots they've always been. They've never been conservative. They've always taken liberties with other people's rights. And these same liberal Democrats are the very ones you're accusing of racism now. Doesn't look like there was much of a party switch now, does it? I told you, the only thing the Democrats have switched is their tactics, not their party or ideology. And they suckered you while you call us Republicans of color sellouts and Uncle Toms and accuse us of seeking the white man's approval. Meanwhile, it's painfully obvious that the one seeking the white man's approval is you, sniveling about how you want an Oscar. Looks like the ones who want to be validated by the white man is you. Now people are talking about boycotting the Oscars. Well, nice of you to finally show up. But yeah, Hollywood is a racist industry that makes money off of race baiting. I've been telling y'all that. And unfortunately, too much of the black community is going to make it worse, because now when they get an award, is it going to be because they were actually talented, or were they just really talented with how much they can complain and just got an award to shut them up? Oh, and I don't see any of these patronizing white A-list actors giving up their Oscars for people of color. Oh yes, it's so shameful. What can we white folks do for you to make you feel better about yourselves? It's like too many really just don't want to be happy. Wham, we want a black president. Well, you got one. And he got a peace prize as another undeserved bonus for y'all. And you're still not happy. Do y'all want a black dude to get a Woman of the Year award too? Republicans aren't represented in Hollywood either. Democrats hate Republicans. Democrats have hated Republicans ever since the Republican Party was founded and hated them enough to form the KKK to assassinate Republicans. And Democrats hate Republicans to this very day and assassinate the character of Republicans through media. If there's anybody who's actually sympathetic to the black community, it would be Republicans. It's always been Republicans, not the Democrats who pander you into bamboozlement. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation, and man, a lot of times I feel like I'm just talking to my own mustache. But thank God, I at least know I got my Sledge Core fam of conservatives. There may not be a lot of us yet, but at least I know somebody gets what I'm saying. Hope you'll sledge allegiance also to help knock down this nonsense.
Y'all want a black dude to get a Woman of the Year award too?